What's good? It's your girl Debbs and welcome back to Remi Talks. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about, or I'm going to be telling you guys why you shouldn't compare yourself to people. That's what we're going to be talking about, is comparing yourself to people. And I believe that nowadays this is something that a lot of people are going through, dealing with, but nobody want to talk about it really. Or like I said on Instagram, maybe I haven't been on the media for a minute, but I know for a fact that this is not something you just go on the media and you see that people are struggling with this, or people are talking about this, or saying whatever, because everybody nowadays try to make it seem like life is so perfect and life is so beautiful. Nah, wrong answer. So with that being said, let's get straight into this video. So I'm going to start with an example using myself, so you guys know that I didn't just pull this out from under my bed or my clothes or whatever, but that these are things that I actually went through and actually experienced in one way or the other. So I'm not just telling you guys stuff because I feel like telling you guys. So when I was younger, I would always compare myself to people I would see in the magazine, people I would see on Instagram, on Facebook, on MySpace, on anything you could name. Like I would compare myself, like, oh, why can't I be like them? Why can't I dress like them? Why can't I talk like them? Why can't I look like them? And all these different types of things. And I didn't realize it then, but I realized after that it was building like things, negative feelings and emotions in me, and slowly killing me, I'm going to say, mentally and emotionally and physically too, because the thinking, the time, the tears I would cry, like back then was just a dark time for me. So I would constantly compare myself, and now that I'm older, I'm not going to say I still compare myself, but sometimes I do be seeing like people that I wish, like I'm like, I can't wait to get there, or I can't wait to, you know, it's how I'm balling. But I quickly remember and tell myself that I'm exactly where I need to be, because God knows the plans that He has for me. So I'm not supposed to be up there yet. I'm supposed to be right here, because I don't know what God is trying to use me for on this level, you know. So that's what I'm doing right now. We're all humans, you know. I know we have these thoughts that go through our head. I know you probably have these thoughts that go through your head, like you wish you was this person, you wish you had what this person had, you wish you could dress like this person, you wish you could talk like this person, you wish you could look like this person. But we have to know that you're your own person, and you're never gonna be nobody else. You have to be original, you have to be yourself. That's something that I've learned. I'm like in between that, like being satisfied with where I'm at, and just knowing that God knows the plans that He has for me. Yeah. So when I see people that I'm not gonna say look up to, because I only look up to Jesus Christ, to be honest, because people nowadays is just, you know what I'm saying. So I really look up to Jesus, but on a human level, I do have certain people that I look up to. I'm like, yo, I can't wait till I get there. It's just I'm comparing myself to them, not to break me down or anything like that. I'm comparing myself to do better, So I'm using them as a goal to do better. You know, you guys know what I'm saying. I hope you do. I hope you know what I'm saying. But I know what I'm trying to say. So I'm not using them to bring my life down or compare myself to make myself feel bad. I'm using them to motivate me, to inspire me. And that's what you should do if you got anybody you trying to be like. It's not to tear you down or anything. It's to inspire you to want to do better, to want to get to that place so you can do what you want to do. And another thing I learned is that the people that we compare ourselves to are the same people who are struggling in their lives. Those are the same people who are dealing with pain. Those are the same people who are dealing with hurt. Those are the same people who are dealing with family issues. Those are the same people who are dealing with money issues. Because believe it or not, money could bring more problems than happiness in your life. I know and I see things, and some people's lives is just not what you. We have to learn that nobody is perfect. Nobody will ever be perfect. So they might look like they got it all together, but trust me, they don't. And I'm just saying that people will put their pretty lives on social media, display like they're living their best lives, but off camera, what are you really doing? Off camera, are you really as happy as your picture is showing? You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that people won't show you. People won't show you what they're going through. People won't show you how they really feel on the inside, because they're trying to make it seem like they got it all together. They don't have no problems, and they just this famous celebrity who got it all together. But that's not true. So those are the things you need to watch while comparing yourself, that people don't show you their full life. People only show you what they want you to see. See that part and know the other part, that they don't show you everything that you want to know. Because I believe if we knew what half of these people were going through, we would be satisfied with what we got on our plate. We would be, keep your cornbread. I'm good with my rice. Keep your cornbread. I said I don't want chicken no more. I don't want the chicken no more. I don't want chicken no more. So stop trying to be like people you see on the media, because it is not healthy. And this is for everyone, from kids to grown-ups to adults, whatever you want to call it. Trying to keep up with someone is going to be too much for you to handle, because you're not on that level. You just started your game and you're trying to be on level 10, but it don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Like, you never know when people started their game. All you see is that they're on level 10. You see that looks juicy, you see that looks good, and now you're trying to be on that level, trying to do the things on that level. But you have to know that, you have to remember that they went through the other levels as well. They went through their own struggles before they got to that level. So don't try to compare your game to theirs, because at the end of the day, y'all might not even be playing the same game. So what you comparing though? Like, we all have our different routes. We all are not coming from the same place. We're all not going to the same place. We all have different roads we're taking. So you can't compare your journey to this person's journey, because their journey might be shorter and yours might be longer. So you can't compare and be like, just because they here, you're supposed to be there. Because in reality, maybe you're just supposed to be where you're at. So don't try to rush nowhere, because then you might miss your exit, and then you might miss your real goal, because now you're following their route. Now you're following their journey, and you're going to miss your own whole road. You see what I'm saying? And this is going to be my last example. I know my examples are kind of probably weird and stupid, but if you really hear what I'm saying and try to actually think about it, let it sink in, you will get what I'm trying to say. So this is my last example, and it's simply just, imagine you're in your hoopty car, you're driving down the road, and then on the opposite lane you see your dream car passing by. Now you lose focus on where you're going. You're looking at this car driving by, having all these thoughts in your mind like, oh my god, like, that's my dream car, I wish I was me right now. Got all these things going through your head like, oh, I wish I was me right now. And before you know it, you end up crashing. You might have lost your life, you might have not lost your life. But what I'm trying to say is that while you're so focused on comparing your life to other people's life, in the process you're losing your own life. You're losing your own life. Trying to keep up with them. Trying to wear what they wear. Trying to speak how they speak. Trying to look how they look. Trying to do what they do. And just trying to be completely them. And that is just the wrong answer. And through that, we build up all these different unnecessary things in our life, like depression. Now we're depressed because we don't got what they got. Self-hate because you don't look like them or whatever. Now you got more low self-esteem, and this could even lead to people's death. Like, that's how crazy comparing can be. So today, to everyone watching this, I want you to stop comparing yourself, your life, to other people that you see on the media, because like I said, most of it that they show is what they want you to see. Most of it, that's not even half of, like, if they show you the other part, it will be worse than what they're showing. So I want you to stop wishing you were him. I want you to stop wishing you were her, because you don't know what him, you don't know what her went through or are still going through to be where they're at right now. So just be satisfied with where you're at. Know that God knows what he's doing, and don't try to rush to be anything, because in that you're just gonna lose yourself. And I know it's easier said than done. All these things I'm saying, I know it's not just gonna work just like that. It's easier said than done, but just stay strong. Just take care of yourself and do what you gotta do to be up there too. You can be up there too. You can make it up there. You can be that person that people wish to be too. Like, you don't it don't always have to be you doing the wishing. Let other people do the wishing. But at the same time, I must say that a lot of this has to do with God, has to do with your relationship with God and your connection to God, because at the end of the day, He's the one who's going to help you. He's the one who's going to help you go through. He's the one who's going to help you go through all these things, because that's what He did for me. Like on my own, yeah, I was strong to a certain point, but all in all, like He was the one who helped me out of it completely. So I advise you today, if you don't know God, try to get closer to Him. Like at least try. And if you see that He don't work for you, oh well. But with my experience with God, He definitely works. He never fails. He never fails. So once you taste Him, you will taste the real. And I'm sure you'll be able to tell what is real and fake. It's up to you if you really want Him to work for you. So if you saying like, oh, God didn't work for me, or that God stuff didn't work for me, that's because you didn't want it to work. Because God, I know the God I serve, and He never fails. So if you want it to work, He gonna come through for you. But that's the good thing about Him is, even if you don't, you know, like even if you're not into God like that, He's still always by your side, always still loves you. So for all my young people out there, no matter what age you are, or anyone in general, if you're going through any of these things that I said, or anything in general, and you need somebody to talk to, and you don't have nobody to talk to, feel free to DM me on Instagram, message me on Facebook, or even send me an email, and I will definitely reply, and we can talk, and you can get more advice from me if you want. Everything is down in my description down below, so make sure, if you feel like talking, if you don't want to talk to, or you just want to talk, hit me up. Hit me up, because I love talking about life, love helping people, and that's what I'm here to do. So make sure you go check that out if you need somebody to talk to. So that was all I have for you today. If this video was helpful, make sure you like, comment, and please share this video with everyone possible. Share it to your friends, your family, anybody. Just make sure you share this video, because like I said, I believe this is something that a lot of people are struggling with, but people don't really want to talk about it, because everybody want to seem like their life is all perfect, everything is all nice, nobody want to show the bad side. So share this with everybody, because I believe this can help a lot of people with half of their problems, and bring happiness and, you know, just positivity back to their life. So make sure you subscribe and turn your post notifications if you want to see more and more of what I gotta say about my life and just different things. And I love you guys so much, and see you guys next week.